Hello, viewers all over the world. I remain your humble mathematician, Godwin Honor, otherwise known as GOMS, Godwin Honor Mathematics Solution. Okay, so today, or rather, we shall be considering episode 16. Episode 16. And what does the question say? It says if y equals to log of open bracket and close 4s minus 1 raised to the power of 2 base e. So this log to base e is also called what? Ln. Ln of 4s minus y raised to the power of what? 2. If you couldn't call it a log to base e, you call it a ln. Ln of open bracket and close 4s minus 1 raised to the power of 2. So we are asked to find what? Dy dx. That is a what? The change in y as a result of change in s. Analysis and solution. But before we continue with the question, okay, look at the exercise. I think it is very important that at least starting from now, I should be giving you exercise. So these are the questions, the exercise you do after you must have gone through what I want to teach you here. Okay, exercise differentiate with respect to x. This is a log of a what? Log to base e, open bracket and close, s squared minus 3s plus 5. This is the answer to this. So you have to solve it after you must have gone through this. Then log of, open bracket and close, s minus 1 raised to the power of 3 base e. This is the answer to this. Okay, I will be testing you with this. So by the time you solve and you are able to get it, you mark yourself good. And that is just it, starting from now, so that it will make the the teaching more interesting. So that just it. So coming back to the question, so this is what? If y equals to log of open bracket and close 4s minus 1 raised to the power of 2 base e, we are asked to find dy dx. But without waste of time, this can be expressed in this form. Okay, so what we have seen here, this is how the answer will look like. So your dy dx equals to what? The differential coefficient of this, which is this, because this f of s is the question here. So the differential coefficient of f of s all over f of s. This is how your answer will look like. This is how your answer will look like. Dy dx equals to differential coefficient of what? Of this all over f of this. Okay? So that is just it. So let me clean this side. So look at the exercise. You can see it once again. So I want to clean it. So as a matter of fact, this is the first thing, at the end of our working, these are your exercise for you to do. Okay, look at it once again. Have you seen it? Log of open bracket and close, s squared minus 3s plus 5, close bracket, base e. I said that if you couldn't call it a log to base e, you call it ln. Okay, so that is another name for it. Okay. So let's go. Now, what is your f of s? Your f of s is so your f of s is 4s minus 1 raised to the power of 2. That is your f of s. Your f of x is what? 4s minus 1, open bracket and close, raised to the power of 2. That is your f of s. So what is your f prime of s? So you have to differentiate this now. So you first of all say okay, let me just reduce it so that you can see it very well, if possible. Okay. Okay, so what we are saying is this. Your f prime of s is dds of this. dds of open bracket and close 4s minus 1 raised to the power of 2. You are saying that you should differentiate the what? The power first times the differentiation of the factor within the bracket, which is a 4s minus 1. Okay, this is another way of, we can use a chain rule or function of a function, but I'm using direct method instead of wasting time. Okay. So let's differentiate it. To differentiate this is the same thing as okay, so what I did here is this. So differentiation of the power, you use the power which is 2 to multiply with the what? The function here, or the factor here. That is 2, open bracket and close 4s minus 1. Then you subtract 1 from the power, because that is, how to differentiate. You subtract 1 from the power when you must have used the power to multiply with the what? The function or the factor. Then times differentiation of 4s minus 1 will give you 4. Because this is your differentiation of constant is 0. So differentiation of this, the power of s here is 1. 1 minus 1 will give you what? 0. S raised to the power of 0, anything raised to the power of 0 is 1. So 1 times 4 will give you 4. So the next thing you do is to use the 4 to multiply with the outside 2 here. Which one will give you what? 8. Open brackets. 2 minus 1 will give you what? 1. So you leave it like this. Okay, so your dy ds equals to what? 8, open bracket and close, which is 4s minus 1. So coming to this place now, it means that from this place you can now see. Okay. I think I will. So your dy ds equals to, just like what I said, your f prime of s is this, okay, which is f prime of all over f of s equals to, this is 8, open bracket, 4s minus, okay, this is your f of s. Okay, so your dy ds equals to f prime of s all over f of s, okay, equals to your f prime of s, which is the differential coefficient of the question, is 8, open bracket, 4s minus 1, close bracket and close, all over what? Open bracket and close, 4s minus 1 raised to the power of what? 2. Okay, but when you look at this, this is 4s minus 1, and here now, okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, this can equally be written in this form. I will still time. Okay. Okay, so you see that like this can equally be written in this form. Dy ds equals to 8, open bracket and close, 4s minus 1, ratio what? Yes, open bracket, this is raised to the power of 2, which can equally be written in this form, in 2's. That is open bracket and 4s minus 1, open bracket and 4s minus 1. This one will enable you to cancel out. So, finally, when we cancel this, we are left with 8. Okay, so we have finally arrive at our answer as dy dx equals to 8 over what? 4s minus 1. I think this is the answer to this very question. You discover that it's very simple. Is it not very simple? So anytime you are given a question in this one, you that is in the world, in your 100 level, 200 level in university, oftentimes you see this. So please follow my page, because I will be giving you different methods of solving a word calculus. Yes, I will be approaching calculus problems in different form. So this is the easiest way to resolve this kind of problem. So once again, I remain your humble mathematician, Godwin Honor, otherwise known as GOMS, Godwin Honor Mathematics Solution. So this is the answer to this. Thank you.